Hello and welcome to another video by myself, James Lawson-Smith. Well, YouTube are at it again. They're currently beta testing some new layouts that they would like to implement. If you'd like to know more information about this, you can go to youtube.com/Cosmic Panda. There will be a link down below in the description bar. That's if you're using the old layout. I'll show you what I mean. So when you go to your channel page with the Cosmic Panda enabled, this is what you are greeted with. This is the standard template that is loaded. You have your featured video at the top. Notice that autoplay has currently been disabled. Whether that be a permanent fixture or not, I'm not too sure. Now, straight underneath that, you have featured playlists. Now these are your playlists that you obviously have created, and you can click on edit and you can change which playlists are actually shown and which ones aren't. One thing you can't do at the moment is change the order in which the playlists appear. So you can remove any of the playlists. So I just hit apply and they have all disappeared. But if I put them back in again, I have no way of actually choosing where they actually appear. So I'll do add selected and it just adds them to the bottom. Now there's no way that I can drag it, or there's no number system or anything that I can actually reorder this. Hopefully that will be changed in the future updates. I would like to be able to change the order in which the playlists appear. Now over on the right you have what used to be your description for your channel. Now, unfortunately, in the actual text itself, you can no longer have links. Links are not enabled anymore, which I think is a bit of a downside, but they do have links underneath. Now, to change those, you just hit edit and you can go along and you can change any of these. Now, where it gets the default links from is all of the links that you had in your description and your profile banner along the top if you're a YouTube partner, because a lot of these are all, what I used to have, my link description that was over on the right, other websites that I had, things like that. It's basically grabbed all of the links and shoved them all on the right-hand side. Now, the downside of this is there's no actual description or anything to say what any of these links are. Because this youtube.com watch equals could be anything at all. If you want to add any external links, you can click on here and it will automatically detect that you have, if you've got Twitter or if you connect your Facebook, once they actually get that fixed, because connecting to Facebook currently isn't working, you can add those along and it will automatically get the fav icon feature brought over from Google Profiles. So you can go along and you can add about this user and all this sort of thing. Now currently making and saving changes is currently disabled. I'm assuming this is due to the new profile sort of information being incompatible with the old profile system. Until they switch over, I don't think they'll make the saving of details live. So the next template layout that you can have is Blogger. Now, one thing you will notice in the new layouts, you can no longer choose where things are. Basically, you're given a template and that's it. You can't move anything, you can't rearrange things, which I find a bit of a downer. I like the way that you could, rearrange modules and move things about and make it your own sort of thing, within a fixed style, of course. So in the Blogger layout, you basically just get all of your videos in a chronological order and the person can click on any of them. Now, when you actually click on one of the templates, what it does, it actually creates a quick preview of what it will look like. So none of the links or anything will be active. So I'm just going to save that there so we can have a live view of what the Blogger template looks like. So there we are. We can go along and watch any of the videos there, not a problem. The featured playlist is moved over to the right. Now, if you hover over any of them, you can play all of those videos, which I will do that once we've gone through all of the templates, because a few features I would like to show you there as well. If we click on Network, which is a featured video from the playlist with a group of featured channels. Now I'm going to hit save on there to make that one active. Again, you have your featured video up at the top without autoplay. You have your, about you sort of stuff over on the right hand side. And then you have your featured channels, which is, I don't know, your cool box or whatever you want to call it, just underneath. Now, at the moment, it does say that you can have up to 16, but if you add 16, it doesn't actually display all 16. Seems to be a little bit of a bug there, but this is still in the beta stages, so hopefully they'll get these sort of things fixed before it goes live. You can add other channels over on the right hand side here. This is the same sort of thing as the cool box. One thing I would say, I would like the default box to be a little bit bigger and not have to actually drag it out. If you want to put more than one in, you just put a comma in, the same, well actually not the same as last time. Last time before you just put it on a new line, but now you have to put a comma next to each of the channel names. Right, so we'll go on to the final offering, which is everything. Featured video from the playlist with a group of featured playlists and channels. So here we are, we'll save that and make it active now. So again, you have your featured video up on the top there. And we can go along, you have your featured playlists and featured channels. And over on the side, you've got the description and other channels box. The one thing you will notice is the friends list and subscriptions have disappeared. You know, the way you could see, what subscribers people had or how many subscribers. I mean, you can see how many subscribers someone has along the top here quite easily, but you can't actually see, the subscriber link. It used to be nice to go through and actually see the sort of people that were subscribed to people, and you can no longer do that anymore. So we're going to click on videos here. This is more or less the same layout for all of the templates. It's basically like the featured playlists going down. You can click on expanded view and it will give you a small icon of each of them. It's going a little bit back to its roots, more back to the original layout there. If you actually hit community, here is where you have, the way you can go onto your channel and post a bulletin. This is basically the same option. But if you do notice, seems to be less about community with this layout. There's no channel comments anymore. There doesn't seem to be any friends lists. Friends don't seem to be mentioned at all anywhere, which I find rather perplexing. So here we are. What I'm going to do is actually go and visit another channel, see what it looks like on other people's pages. So I'm going to go back to the featured set and going to go along down here. I'm going to go to Ergo667's channel, see what his looks like. This looks to be the default template loaded. So as you can see, he's got his main video up here and all the things on the right. So if we actually, now the other thing, when you actually watch a person's video from the channel page, it doesn't actually play it on the channel page anymore. It actually goes to the new video page layout. I'm just going to turn that down there and pause that. The adverts now appear over on the right, and it does look, a little bit sort of just whacked in there. The design here doesn't look all that brilliant, to be honest. One thing I will give as, I will say is good about the new video player. When you're actually playing the video, it used to be when you resized the video would start streaming all over again because it would change the resolution. Now when you do it, it just carries on playing, which I think is a great sort of thumbs up on YouTube's behalf. So I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. Comments now are automatically, if you reply to a comment, it will automatically appear underneath. There is also now a dislike feature, so you can not only like someone's comment, you can also dislike someone's comment, which I think is a great little feature. I know a few people have been asking for that. If you notice, the videos now, when you start watching one, automatically plays through into the next one, as if, the videos were in a playlist, which I assume would get more hits to some people's videos. So we're going to go through in here. Now, one feature that is missing from here, if I click on respond to this video, you will notice that adding a video response has seemed to have disappeared. Now, hopefully this will come back, because I know a lot of people like making video responses to people's videos. Currently with the Cosmic Panda, that seems to have disappeared. As I said, you can still like and you can now dislike anyone's comments. So you can also click on suggested videos, which brings up, the way it used to be on the right hand side, other videos that you can watch. This is now more slightly hidden, which I think again is a little bit of a downer. I always like to see, what sort of videos, sort of similar to the ones that I'm currently watching. Now, if you'd like to go back to anyone's channel page from here, you can click on this little icon here. Again, I think this is a slight little bug because it's the beta, no user icon there, but you can click there. You will notice a little bar appear across the top. Now, what this will enable you to do, say we're going to go back here. Say you're in the middle of watching a video. I'm going to click play on there, and then you can go along to the channel, and the video actually carries on playing along the top, which I think is quite a handy, funky little feature. You can turn it off just by clicking the little X there, and it will take away the bar. It's a little bit like the playlist bar that was along the bottom there a few months back. The subscription button is right next to the person's name there. When you hover over it, you can automatically unsubscribe if you are subscribed to that person's channel. I'm going to go along to a channel that I know I'm not subscribed to. As far as I know, I'm not subscribed to this one, so we'll see what it looks like. There we are. You have the subscribe button along the top there. You will also notice it does tell you how many videos are in each of the playlists. So I'm going to click on play all on this one and see what this looks like. There we are. We have starting at number 1.
Hi guys. Hi.
And going through all the way to, what is it, 100 and something, I think she's on now. Number 200, actually. So you can scroll down again. You have the fragmented comments. Now, with the description on the right-hand side, I think this is also a bit of a design flaw. There's all this wasted space down at the side there, and when you click show more, it actually fills out that space. Now, personally, I think it should automatically fill out that space at the bottom. Otherwise, it's just dead screen space, to be honest. So I am rambling a little bit here. Some other changes that have been made. If you go to settings while you have Cosmic Panda enabled, for YouTube partners, in the monetization section, you will notice a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, those of us that are already YouTube partners, this will automatically be on number 4, confirmation. Basically, this means you'll have to read through the guidelines. You'll have to, associate your AdSense association, read through the terms of service, and then you confirm that you would like to be a YouTube partner. So it looks like they're going to change the YouTube partnership process at some point. So another thing that I had noticed that is missing is inline editing of videos. Do you remember before when you used to watch your own videos, there was a bar along the top where you could edit annotations and you can, edit the description of the video and that sort of thing? That seems to have disappeared for some reason. And one little thing that I think is a bug, every now and again, the pages seem to do this. When you scroll down, the video stays at the top, but when you scroll, the bottom half of the page scrolls and the top half doesn't. Now, on this sort of view, it's not too bad. But if you watch it like this, it seems to sort of come back. Only happens every now and again. Now, this feature here, I'm not a big fan of. I like the whole page to scroll rather than just half of it. Again, this may be just a little YouTube bug. Hopefully it is. So please let me know what you guys think. I know I've rambled on quite a lot in this video. Hopefully I've shown you most of the features, the ins and outs of the Cosmic Panda YouTube layouts. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you like, where this is going? Obviously this isn't the final product, or at least I hope it's not going to be the final product. There are a lot of things that need some work. That is one thing. If you would like to leave feedback, you can click the blue feedback button. when it actually works. You can click on it, but sometimes it will come up and complain unable to deliver feedback for this page. Again, another YouTube bug, methinks. So yeah, what do you guys think? If you can figure it out with Cosmic Panda, please leave me a video response, or you can just leave a message down below in the comments. Like I said, I mean, do you like where this is heading, or don't you like where this is heading, or what do you think that YouTube should do? Should they leave it the way it is, or carry on going the way they are? So thank you very much for watching. This has been James Lawson-Smith, rambling for a very long time. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.